Okay, so here in Laos, or basically anywhere in Southeast Asia, one of the most important things that I think you should need to learn how to do is to actually not only drive a car, but also drive a motorcycle or e-bike. And that's actually what I'm doing here. I actually got my very first e-bike. This is the Yadea GT20. This is an electric scooter, an e-bike. And this is something that's really difficult for me because in the United States, most people drive cars that are automatic and very few people drive motorcycles. But here in Vientiane, Laos, and just in Southeast Asia and most Asian regions, a lot of people drive motorcycles, plus a lot of people drive standard transmission, and the traffic here is absolutely crazy when you compare it to places like the United States. And so this is something that was really scary, but I actually had to get one because I really want to learn how to drive and stay here for the long term. But this is the Yadea GT20. I would say this is a base model e-bike. And as far as I remember, this can go up to 60 kilometers per hour. I'm gonna try to do conversion in miles per hour. So it's not the fastest, but it'll definitely get you around in and around Vientiane and many other parts of the city and surrounding areas. And the cost of this is pretty good. For the time that I bought it, it's around 19,500 Laos Geek. So that is around nearly 900 US dollars, or you might have to pay around 1,000. But for that price, you're actually getting a bike, which is absolutely awesome. And I've been driving this for about a week and a half now, nearly 2 weeks. So my cousins, my family here, they're teaching me how to drive. And I'm not gonna lie to you, driving here, whether it's a car and especially driving a bike, it is really dangerous. You know, there's just not the type of laws that they have in places like the US. And even if there are laws like likes and stuff, most people just see that as suggestions and they actually just go however they can. And you have to watch out for many other things: cars, bikes, big trucks, semis, cows, goats, chicken, you name it. You have to be absolutely aware of everything around you and, well, learn how to drive in this crazy traffic. So I'm going to show you quickly how driving this looks like in a very easy place. I don't think we're going to be recording and driving out there in traffic, but I'll show you a few clips of when I was actually driving with my cousin, so then you can kind of see what it feels like to actually drive inside the traffic of Vientiane, Laos. We're in a very open spot, super easy to drive in. This is actually near Tat Luang. Tat Luang is right there on the left. This is a really popular spot for locals to come to, not only for driving like what I'm doing here, but mostly walking and jogging, because there's really not that many places currently to do a lot of walking or jogging here in Vientiane, Laos. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this and let's go ahead and drive. And this is a very easy spot to learn how to drive or just come relax. And hopefully you can kind of get an idea of what it feels like to actually drive this. And it was very difficult for me to learn how to drive. I'm still learning myself. And driving inside the city, that is definitely the most difficult part. But within Laos and here in Vientiane, you're gonna drive through multiple terrains and different environments. So it's not mostly paved roads. It's like dirt roads, some rocky roads, obviously some paved roads, but it is definitely a learning process. And I'm constantly having to watch all sides. And people drive cars in here as well. So you just always have to be aware of your surroundings. And so this is kind of like an idea of how this bike rides. I've never had a bike, you know, motorcycle or an e-bike before. So learning how to drive this is definitely an experience. And I'm so happy I'm learning how to drive not only a bike, but also a car here in Vientiane, Laos. And most of Southeast Asia, they drive like this. So if you learn how to drive, it's gonna help you a long way, especially if you decide to live here for the long term or come visit here a lot more often. But so this is how it looks like. It's pretty smooth drive. And whenever you're actually out there in traffic in Vientiane, Laos, most people do not drive fast, which is a good thing because, well, a lot of accidents occur here in Laos and Southeast Asia. And #1 accidents are bikes, you know, motorcycles, stuff like that. And in this case, you know, this is a very, very easy, relaxing drive. And I'm just kind of showing you how this looks like on the Yadea GT20. And I really enjoy having this bike. And the price for US, it's pretty insane how you could actually get a vehicle, motorcycle, or e-bike to actually drive yourself around the city. Take a quick look at the bike. This is the Yadea GT20. Yadea, if you're not familiar, is a Chinese brand. They're probably one of the top electric motorcycle scooter makers out there, and they're really big here in Southeast Asia. And so this is a, I think, very good looking scooter, at least to me. And all the controls a bunch you need are right here. Here's low beam, high beam. There's a horn right here. And then there's also your signal, left and right there. There's a display right here. And here you could turn off and on your headlights. So I'll show you how that looks like right there. You probably can't see this because it's daytime. But there's like 3 settings, and as stated, you can use the low beam or high beam. And then here's your modes. There's parking mode, and then there's actually 2 gears. There's 1 and 2, but I'm actually not on the bike right now, so this can go up to a maximum of 60 kilometers per hour. And then here's the lock, and here you could also have like a hidden place to hang bags and stuff. And I'm gonna push that in, if you see there, and then you push it down. And then in terms of where you actually charge your bike, it's right here. You lift that up, there's a place to charge, but there's also a USB port right there if you wanted to charge your phone or other electronics, or put your phone right here. And then in the back here is the spacious compartment right here, and the way you unlock it is you just push it and then it unlocks it, and bam, lots of space. And this is going to be really important, especially if this is your main mode of transportation. So that is the Yadea GT20. I think this is a really, really great bike, especially for the price, and especially if you are a starter. It has a really nice design, and it goes plenty fast for me. And at the same time, it just is a really great value, especially if you're coming from the United States and you need some type of way to get around. And a motorcycle, e-bike is probably the best way to get around, but it's also the most dangerous. So you definitely have to learn how to drive here. But that is my quick thoughts and initial review, early review on the Yadea GT20 e-bike scooter. So if you actually had any thoughts on this or any other bikes that you enjoy driving, be sure to leave in the comments area below, and I'll see you on another episode.